Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's edition of Monday Musings. I hope everyone had a great week last week and a good weekend. There's Rascal in the background. I'm hoping that he'll behave. He's one of our two fur babies. We had a great weekend. I don't know if you saw any of my Facebook posts, but I'm working on checking something off my dream board, which is something that I want to talk about tonight. I'll wait a couple minutes just to let anybody hop on that might have comments to make. Oh, I just got a notice that this is my 10th broadcast. My coach and mentor tells me that when I've done 1,000, I'll be really good at it. And he doesn't mean just me. He means I'll be almost as good as he is because he's done so many. And he's probably done, I don't know, way more than 1,000. But anyway, I'm going to just keep doing these. And hopefully we'll get better and better as I go. So, you probably saw from the description of tonight's topic, it's dreams, wishes, and goals. So, what's the difference? Do you have a dream? Do you have a wish? Do you have a goal? Last weekend, I was blessed to go on an adventure, a retreat. I didn't know any details. I didn't know any of the people I was going to be spending the weekend with. I got on a plane and I flew to Orlando to an address that was given. And wow, it was life-changing. We worked on our dreams. Some of us, when we got there, we weren't sure what our dreams were. Some of us realized we only had wishes. Some realized that the vehicle that we had chosen to achieve our dream had become the dream. So that was very eye-opening. It was an intense, emotional 3 days, and there were about 24, 25 of us, maybe 30 of us, and we bonded like family. And we are all, my timeline is just blowing up with notifications from everyone. And we all are just so close. And it was just such an incredible experience. So I was really blessed to be part of that. But one of the takeaways was that it's our responsibility to share our knowledge with the world. Everyone has a dream. No matter how big or how small, everyone has a dream. And sometimes we spend our whole lives never achieving our dreams. So I just wanted to share a little bit about that. And then I'm going to tell you about a Facebook event that my coach and mentor, John Eric Mosler, is offering starting on February 26th. If you want to be invited to that, I will be happy to have you just drop a comment in the comments section or message me and I'll send you the link. And there's no obligation to join. It's free. It's open to the public. But there'll be 10 tips and posts on dream development. So it might help you get a little bit of clarity on what your dreams are. So anyway, I said I wanted to talk a little bit about what the difference is between a dream, a wish, and a goal. And really, any dream that we have starts with a wish. And I'm going to use a really simplistic example, and I know that you'll be able to extrapolate that. Or if you want to talk about it more, I'll be happy to talk with you about it and share, what I learned while I was on the weekend and some of the learning that I've done since then. So let's just say that my dream, and this really is a dream that I have, is to have a home that's comfortable and inviting, that's conducive to entertainment and relaxing and gathering as a family. Now, who doesn't want that, right? That's my dream, though. I always loved our home environment when I was growing up. We had a large family, and we always had games and card games and people coming and going and everybody's friends stopping by, even if we weren't home. And it was a great environment. And I always have wanted that for my family. So in order to do that, though, you have to do some things. You can't just throw some furniture in a room. You need to look for furniture that's comfortable and inviting, that suits your, suits your lifestyle. You want enough space for friends to gather around. You paint your walls, put some pictures up, that type of thing. So my dream is to have that kind of a home. It's only a wish unless I actually do something toward that dream. So if I just sit on my bare sofa, on my bed with my bare coffee table, and don't do anything about it, then it's just a wish. And in fact, the guideline that we were sort of given about the difference between a wish and a goal is that if you haven't done anything in 7 days to move toward your goal, then it's a wish. And that's not to say it can't become a dream, but that's just clarification, because I think a lot of times we spend a lot of time wishing and not really working on our dreams. So the goals come in moving us from a wish to a dream. Our goals are the things we need to do: paint the walls, have comfortable furniture, make sure, even just something simple like making sure your house is clean. One of my dreams is to be a full-time writer again, and a storyteller. And I love to encourage and inspire and uplift people with my writing and poetry. So, that's great, but it's a wish unless I'm doing something often, probably every day, toward that goal. Writing something, looking into writing opportunities, refining my skills, studying other writers in the same genre or even in different genres that I respect and admire and enjoy. I signed up for a workshop here in town on how to get published. So those are all goals that I'm working to move my wish to be a full-time writer again, to move my wish to a dream. So I don't know if you can apply any of that to your own life. For me, I've been an It Works distributor for a number of years, and my husband is too, and my son. And we had gotten really wrapped up in it and kind of put a lot of our energy and emotion into our business. And that's because, for one thing, we love all the products. We use almost everything between the three of us. We use almost every single product. We believe in them. We believe in the integrity of the products and the integrity of the company. But that's our vehicle. It's not our dream. Our vehicle is how we're going to help accomplish our dream. Our dream is that I can afford to be a full-time writer and not need to work full-time for the benefits and the retirement and the health insurance and all of that and the income. So that's our dream. And we had kind of gotten caught up a little bit, I think, in the vehicle becoming our dream. And it was just really eye-opening for me, and I'm less anxious about my business now. I still share with everybody that I can how great the products are and what they've done for us and how they've helped us. But I don't have the anxiety that I had before. It's not an urgency. I'm a lot calmer about it and more relaxed about it because I realize that achieving a certain rank or a certain level is not my dream. When I get to certain ranks or certain levels, I will be feeding my vehicle. It's like putting gas in the car toward my dream. So, it's so easy to, hey, Katie, I miss you too. Katie was one of our adventure team retreat leaders from last weekend. And boy, I sure miss her and all of that gang. So thanks for hopping on. Um, yeah, so I mean those were the main points that I wanted to make. Um, so your goals are the steps that you do to reach your dream. Um, and one of the things that was so impactful for me that has really challenged me and I've really taken to heart that I had not done is that your dream is a habit and not a destination. That was really impactful to me. You slip back into that wish category if you don't feed your dream, if you don't align your life and your lifestyle and your time and your energy with what your dream is. I don't have time to read if I'm sitting around watching TV. To go back to my dream home, being so comfortable. If, you know, if I don't dust and vacuum or get someone in my family to do it, quite honestly, or, you know, clean the bathrooms, nobody's going to want to be there. So that dream is not possible. So I hope that you are able to kind of extrapolate from this kind of rambling explanation of the three for your own life, to identify what your dream is and to make sure that your dream is really a dream, that you're working on it, that you're setting aside time for it. That was another important thing, is that you set aside a time when you're at your best to devote to your dream. For me, it's 5 in the morning. I know that's crazy. I like that 2 hours before anybody in my house is up. I sit on my deck when the weather's nice and just sit outside and enjoy nature and the stars. I love to see a shooting star when it's still dark enough to see that. But that's my best time, and so I devote that time to myself. I don't do laundry, I don't do dishes, I don't pack lunches, I don't cook that night's dinner. That's time just for me, and it's not selfish to do that, because if I'm pursuing my dream and I'm at my best and my family sees that I'm modeling the kind of behavior that is important to me, and just in the week that I've been back, I've been trying to explain to my husband and son everything that we learned, and it's impossible. I'm sure they've just completely blown their minds with, like, oh my gosh, is she ever going to stop talking about this? But they're starting to get it, and we're talking about a dream board, and that's a new concept, especially for my son. My husband, I think, has heard about discussion of it, but we've never had one, not as a family, not individually. So now I'm trying to figure out where our dream boards are going to be. It's probably going to be in the kitchen, because that's the one place that we all are in all the time. But I don't know yet. We're still working up to that and working on that. So I hope that whatever your dream is, that you will feed it, that you'll plan your life around it, and that you won't give up on it. And that you're lucky enough, like I was, to find a group of dreamers, and they don't have to have the same dream. They just have to have the common desire, and that is to fulfill their dream. And by doing that, we make the world a better place. We're all born with a dream inside of us, and that's because the world needs whatever our dream is. So that's what drives me too. I'm kind of mad at myself that I spent a few years kind of drifting away from what my mission, my dream really is, but I'm back. And I counted since I got back. There were some other ones too. We need to get our finances straight and some other things. But I counted up. I've been writing down all the things that I guess some people would call them coincidences. I call them affirmations from the universe, from God, from, you know, whatever you believe, that I'm on the right track. I have 11 instances of just completely, seemingly random things that are giving me confirmation that I am back on track, and that I'm thinking right, and that I'm doing what I need to do. And that it just makes me so happy and so excited. And that's what's getting my husband really excited, is every time I tell him, oh my gosh, I just thought I would want to do this, or I just thought, I manifested something. And so he's starting to see it too, and it's starting to happen to him because it's catching on. So I'm glad it's contagious, and I hope it's contagious for you. Like I said at the start of the broadcast, I'd be happy to discuss with you what your dream is, or to help you try to figure out what that is. Not because I'm an expert, but because I learned so much and I took really, really good notes. I'm part of a great group that I'd love for you to join if you are interested in really digging deeper in that. And like I said, starting February 26th, there's a public Facebook event called Turning Your Dreams into Your Destiny. And it is going to be awesome. I'd love for you to join us. It'll be through the 1st of March. And there's going to be a lot of great things. There's already one post in there. And it looks like there are at least 9 more to come. But John Eric always gives us bonus posts. So if you would like the link to that, I will be happy to send that to you as well. So just drop a comment. Share this with anybody that you think might want to hear it. Send me a private message about anything that I shared tonight. And I am going to end there. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for joining me. Love you all. Talk to you next Monday.